Good evening, everybody, and welcome to TJK Network. My name is Tyler Kasperzak here at Icefall Arena. It's a late one here for tonight's matchup where WMPQPL will be taking on Riverdale. WMPQPL is coming off a 5-2 victory against PML on Tuesday, and that was on January 20th for the division sweep. They are 6-0-0 in the Big North Stripes division and are currently 8-0 overall on the season. For Riverdale, they are 5-7-1 overall, 1-3-0 in the Big North Patriot division, but I wouldn't count them out because they've been on a good stretch. Again, for example, even the loss to Northern Highlands, which is a ranked team in the state, lost 2-1 to them in overtime. And currently, for right now, they're on a 2-game win streak, looking to extend on it. And those 2 games they won were some pretty good teams that are trying to fight for a top spot in the co-op. But when it comes to state playoffs, they took down Pascagoula Valley 6-4, and their recent game, which was on Wednesday, the 21st, was a 5-4 victory against Old Japan. And we got a little bit of news for you guys tonight. Starting in the net for WMPQPL will be Mason Martone. He is making his first career varsity start, and he'll be being tested against a pretty decent team. And he's got no stats here. He's got a career of 1 save. Last year, he came in for a brief stint against. He came in for a brief stint against Ridgewood when Matt Montino was having equipment problems and had to face a shot in which he made the stop. And he made a second appearance in the Big North Silver Cup final. He had to play for less than a minute, once again, just like the Ridgewood game, due to Matt Montino having an equipment malfunction. So no stats really here for Mason Martone besides that 1 career save. But he's coming in for his first career start, and we'll see what he can do. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel. It is completely free and helps us out a ton. Send this message to friends and family who can subscribe as we try to reach our big goal of 2,000 subscribers by the end of the 2025-2026 sports season. This radio broadcast and video recording is sponsored by our official sponsors, Bullbit.com and TopWaterBastards.com. Be sure to check out the TJK shop. Link in the description below. It is TJK152.com/shop. For more information on our merchandise, check out the link below. Be sure to also follow our socials. We are available on Instagram and TikTok. Both are at TJK Network. And for more information on sports network, go to TJK152.com/network. And once again, our shop link is TJK152.com/shop. And once again, all these links are in the description below. And unfortunately, since we can't broadcast in the ice vault, be sure to follow WMPQPL Report on our Instagram to stay updated with our hockey team. So Mason Martone in the net for WMPQPL. He is starting tonight against Riverdale. And I believe the starter for Riverdale will be number 26, Jack Ayoto.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ice vault for tonight's matchup between Riverdale and Westville for Pequannock Mountain Lakes. Now for tonight's starting lineups. And now, the starting lineup for Westville. I now ask you all to rise. Take off your masks for the playing of our national anthem.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. WMPQPL versus Riverdale. I'm Tyler Kazak reporting this game to you on our radio station here at Icefall. We'll get the recording out as soon as possible. Mason Martone in his varsity debut. Hopefully he has a very good game in his first career start. One that he can remember. So Matt Montino backing up Martone tonight. So here we are as we get ready for our opening face-off. So in the net for Riverdale is number 26, Jack Ayuoto. WMPQPL played Riverdale last season. That was a high-scoring game. Ended in overtime with WMPQPL with the victory at 8-7. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with the opening face-off underway. As Riverdale will dump this one in off the draw here. Puck loose there behind the net there is knocked to the far side corner as Riverdale sets up in WMPQPL's zone there. Shot right there, right by the blue line, is going to go wide of the net. Chris Biro able to pick off this puck here at the side. And now Timmy Ritchie rushing in here. Timmy Ritchie not able to get the shot off there as Riverdale is able to get the stick check there. And now Riverdale bringing this one in with a shot. And the glove saved by Mason Martone. Mason Martone's first save of the 25-26 season. Nice glove save there from a nice simple shot by Riverdale. Face-off formed by WMPQPL as they'll take this one out and bring this one into Riverdale's zone. Riverdale able to get it from the corner there and bring this one around. And now Walsh on it, bringing it in. Walsh trying to get a pass there, but that one creeps to the corner. As this one is taken back by WMPQPL, it is Timmy Ritchie bringing this one in. Timmy Ritchie with some room there, shot, and it is in. Timmy Ritchie gets things started for WMPQPL. Jack Ayuoto thought he had it, but that one snuck right under him, and WMPQPL takes the 1-0 lead. Sorry for the delayed reaction. That one was a bit of a strange one there. You can see Timmy Ritchie taking a shot there. It looked like Ayuoto made the save there as he dropped down, but looked like he didn't have it secured as that one crept right under him and slowly creeped into the net. So WMPQPL with the early 1-0 lead. It is Timmy Ritchie with the goal.
It's a West Milford Pequannock highlights goal scored by number 5, Joe Barricaro. Assisted by number 19, Timmy Ritchie.
Correction there. It actually may have been a deflection there. We'll have to take a look at that one in the intermission, but Joe Barricaro is going to get credited with the goal. Timmy Ritchie will get the assist. Puck out here in the neutral zone. Yeah, this one is brought around the boards here. Sam DeRobertis with it here as he skates this one out the WMPQPL zone. And this one is brought into Riverdale's own end. But Riverdale has it, and they will clear away to center ice. That one goes off the stick of Jack Stryan, so we'll have to go into WMPQPL's own zone here and try to pick this one up here. Kyle Lappa here with it at the corner. Puck brought around here at the corner. WMPQPL tries to clear, but Riverdale able to hold this one in. Riverdale still holding it in here. Shot right there is going to be blocked. Another shot there. Another block there. That one was by Kyle Lappy. And WMPQPL will get the clear here. Riverdale will have to tag back up and re-enter in on sides. As Riverdale will dump this one in. Now here at the side. And a shot right there by Riverdale is blocked by some traffic. But Riverdale holds on still. Another shot there. And another block. And another shot here. Save made by Mason Martone. That one got through. And this one will clear itself away, and it will be an icing on WMPQPL. It's off one by Riverdale, and they score off the faceoff. And this game is tied at 1. An absolute great ripper right there by Riverdale. Let's take a look at the replay on our recording. It was right off the faceoff. A nice quick shot there. Mason Martone had no idea of that one coming. As number 44, Kenny Walsh, gets the goal for Riverdale to tie this one up at 1. Riverdale now on the board. Nicholas H. will get the assist. Walsh bringing this one in for Riverdale, battling against Jake Vandenberg. Walsh with it here with a shot. Save made by Mason Martone. The rebound. Oh, what a save by Mason Martone. Riverdale still putting on pressure. Here's another shot. Save it by Mason Martone. The rebound. Oh, what a save by Mason Martone. Riverdale has been just firing shots after that goal there. And Mason Martone there with some great pad saves to keep it a 1-1 game. Joe Barricaro dumps this one in as that one banks off the glass. As this one's cleared away here by Riverdale. Walsh there with it here. Getting it here. And a shot there. And another save by Mason Martone. Shot right there is going to be blocked by a stick as that one is back down. And this one will be cleared away. Puck cleared out here in the neutral zone. Riverdale on it though, as they continue to put on pressure here. As they dump this one in. Puck here at the side inside the WMPQPL D zone. This one's sent to the near side corner. And this one banks off the glass and it's cleared away. Will be enough for an icing? Yes, it will. So defensive zone draw coming up here. Now for it off the faceoff. WMPQPL comes up on top with the faceoff win, but Riverdale holds it in as Sam Deere Birds is not able to skate this one out. So Riverdale with the dump in here as this one makes its way to the far side of the boards. Riverdale taking a shot here. Save made by Mason Martone. 10 shots on goal here already for Riverdale. WMPQPL with their one shot, but a good one as it is, or I should say was, a goal earlier in this first period. Riverdale able to keep this one in here. Shot right there is going to make its way to Mason Martone. He'll stick this one to the corner. Puck knocks loose here. And we got a trip right here. And we're going to get no call here. One of the Riverdale parents thought that one was a penalty for sure. But it won't be as this one goes up and out of play to stop the clock here. So we'll get some fresh legs on the ice here. So you can see the shots on goal here. It is 10-1 in favor of Riverdale. But we're sitting here at a tie game at 1-1. So face-off coming up in the D zone here. And Riverdale will win this face-off. Puck knocks loose. Chris Biro able to get this one to the side here, and it will be enough to get this one over the blue line and out. Kyle Lappy getting it over here to Jack Shrines, and then back to Kyle Lappy before he plays this one out to center ice to Joe Barricaro. Chris Biro trying to keep this one in here, but he's not able to. This puck out here at center ice. Timmy Ritchie there, avoiding a hit by Riverdale. As this one's sent in here, and now Joe Barricaro getting this one in here before he loses the puck there. And now Riverdale will clear this one away, but it'll be an ice-in, so the faceoff will come into their own zone. Puck cleared out here to the neutral zone. As Kyle Lappy will play this one off the glass back to center ice. From that one creeping partially into the WMPQPL zone, but Riverdale will bring this one back in. As this one is cleared away by WMPQPL. And now Riverdale with it, partially in their own zone. They'll take this one out and re-enter into the WMPQPL zone. Puck will go around the boards here to the near side. Shot right there is blocked by a skate. Puck cleared away to the side here, as this one is going to make its way out to the neutral zone. So Riverdale will have to tag back up on sides. Riverdale will dump this one back in, though, from center ice. Joe Barcaro on it for WMPQPL. Joe Barcaro coming in with speed. Joe Barcaro looking to make a move there. And that one's broken up. Walsh on it here now for Riverdale. Timmy Ritchie Dell able to take that one back and bank that one off the glass and out. Timmy Ritchie now back with it again. Timmy Ritchie trying to get a shot there. That one got terrific gun on goal. As that one cupped wide. But Walsh will bring this one in here for Riverdale. As this one's brought to the corner. Puck will make its way over the blue line and out. So Riverdale is offsides. They have to skate out and tie back up to re-enter in on sides. But WMPQPL uses that time to clear this one away. Riverdale bringing it back in here once again. After giving up the first goal, it's been all Riverdale. Riverdale with a shot there. They'll send it wide. And this puck will carry its way out to the neutral zone and now into Riverdale's own zone there where Jack Ayuoto will have to make a play that the stick to the side. Riverdale will take this one back out to center ice here. Sam DeRoberto is trying to chip away out of here. But Riverdale able to hold on to it before. On the second try there, it is sticked away, but we'll get nice in here on WMPQPL. The faceoff will come back into their own zone. With 5:19 to go in this first period. Looks like two WMPQPL players are going to the locker room for some reason. I'm not sure why. So two WMPQPL players left the ice for some reason. Couldn't see who it was. Hopefully it's nothing injury related. But puck inside of Riverdale's offensive territory, which is WMPQPL's defensive zone here. Shot right here. Save made by Mason Martone. Looked like it went off his mask. Another shot here. This one is blocked by traffic, and it's going to deflect up and out of play. Looks like everything's all good here. Both these players will return to the ice. Looks like it was Jack Murphy. And is that Max D? Max D is back in the lineup. I didn't know that. That is some great news, ladies and gentlemen. So Max D back in the lineup after the injury he suffered. So I didn't even know that. He is back. I didn't even know that. That is huge news for WMPQPL. As this one is dumped in here by Riverdale. Puck right around here to the far side boards. Timmy Ritchie will take this one out here to center ice. And now Joe Barcaro trying to bring this one in here. But this one is broken up here and cleared away. Jake Vandenberg on it here inside the WMPQPL D zone. Riverdale will dump this one back in though. Riverdale back on here. They'll skate this one in here with a shot, and that one's going to go high to the glass. Puck here at the near side corner. Riverdale holding on to it still. Puck here at the corner once again. Jake Vandenberg on it there. Shot right there by Riverdale. That one goes off the outside of the post there, side of the net. Mason Martone able to hug that post and keep that one out. Mason Martone with 12 shots faced, 11 saves on those 12 shots here in this 1-1 game. WMPQPL only has one shot on goal this period. They need to get going offensively. Shot here off the faceoff end. Mason Martone makes the save. Face off here, brought to the corner. Riverdale able to hold this one in here. Foul for here at the side. As WMPQPL tries to get this one out here. Riverdale holds it in. Riverdale gets the dump in. Puck here at the near side corner. Nice little battle there. This one is cleared away to center ice. Riverdale brings this one back in here. Puck lost there, and this one's knocked away. And we're going to get a whistle here. Riverdale touchdown penalty. So WMPQPL is going to get the first power play of this game. Didn't really hear the whistle, but I saw the clock stop right when Riverdale touched up there. So WMPQPL gets the first power play. It's Max Silverstein, called 2 minutes for chipping. WMPQPL, of course, with only that one shot on goal, as they're being outshot 13-1 against Riverdale. This is a chance here on the power play to try to capitalize and try to get some shots on goal and potentially take the lead here. WMPQPL struggled here. They had a pretty good power play against PML in the last game. Didn't allow showing goals, created a lot of pressure and good chances, and were able to score them. Puck loose there, shot there by Riverdale, save made by Mason Martone. Another try, and they score. A shorthanded goal for Riverdale as the problems on the power play continue here for WMPQPL, as we just said, and they're now up 2-1. So Riverdale with the 2-1 lead. The goal will go to Nicholas H. And WMPQPL will still have time on the power play here, but they're going to have to figure a way to tie it back up here, as they have given up a shorthanded goal once again, which has been a big issue. WMPQPL gets to the Joe Carrier shot, save made by Alioto. And this one is cleared away. Joe Barcaro bringing this one in for WMPQPL. Gets it to Timmy Ritchie. Sent over across here. PL tries to keep it in there. That was Timmy Ritchie there with the effort. Great effort there. 40 seconds to go on the man advantage here. Timmy Ritchie over to Joe Barcaro with a shot here. And he sends it high to the glass. Timmy Ritchie on it here at the blue one. Timmy Ritchie with a shot there. Save made by Jack Iordo. And he holds on to it. And we got a little bit of a scuffle happening here. "27 seconds to go on this man advantage for WMPQPL. So we'll have a offensive zone draw coming up here for WMPQPL. Here on the power play unit. WMPQPL will win the faceoff inside of Riverdale zone here. 24 seconds to work with here. They've given up a short and a goal, but still have power play time here to try to find a way to tie here. Shot right there. Saved in by Jack Iordo. The rebound is loose. He is scrambling around. Jack Iordo still down there. We're going to get the not a good thing for Riverdale, as he is their number one goaltender. So I have an injury timeout here to see what's going on with the Riverdale goaltender. The Riverdale goaltender is still down. Hopefully, it's not anything too serious, but this is an unfortunate matter here. And I was talking with some of the Riverdale parents, and their backup goaltender is not present. So right now, we're unsure of what would happen if the goaltender can't continue. The backup goaltender, I was told, is out sick. So yeah, not sure what would happen here. From what led up to this injury on Jack Ioto was a bunch of pressure by WMPQPL. So what led up to this was a bunch of pressure by WMPQPL in front of the net of Jack Iotta, and he was scrambling around trying to look for the puck there. And I don't know, he must have tweaked something. I'm not particularly sure, but he was flying all over the place looking for that puck to try to stop the play. So again, we're unsure what's going to happen going forward. We'll find out. But just very unfortunate here for Riverdale. Nice. He is still not gotten up. With an 880 save percentage on the season, with 168 saves. So that's his stats. 880 save percentage with those 168 saves, faced 191 total shots. their backup goaltender, which is August Reckner, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, with a 919. He's not here tonight. Officials talking with the WMPQPL bench now. So looks like WMPQPL is gonna get ready to leave and go to the locker room, as we may need to go into an early intermission. 46.5 seconds to go in our first period, and not sure what's gonna happen here, as again, Jack Ioto has still not gotten up. So WMPQPL is leaving the ice right now. Taking a little bit of extra time here to witness what we're unfortunately seeing. But I wonder what the occurrence is here. Jack Iota, though, looks like we'll get up, as we were saying here. But he is leaving the ice. He is set, it looks like, which is just unfortunate, you know. But he did tweak something. Prayers, though, for Jack Ioto. Hopefully he is all right. But looks like, according to one of the Riverdale players here, he is going to come back into the net. So we're going to go into, looks like, an here with 46.5 here in the first period. But with Jack Gallardo returning, you know, he's going to be a bit worn there. Again, I'm not sure what the injury's on, and if he is technically going to play through it now, if it was a pretty serious injury. But yeah, if he plays through it, you know, that's just fortunate because of the lack of a backup goaltender present. So we're going to head into our intermission here early with 46.5 seconds to go in the first period. So my name is Tarek Kazazak. WMPQPL down 2-1, being outshot 15-4. They have 10 seconds on the man advantage. We'll see what happens after this intermission. Welcome back, everybody, to TJK Network. As we come out of our first intermission, sort of, there's 46.5 seconds to go in our first period. And we did our longer intermission, so the ice is all fresh and cut up after the Zamboni came on to give Jack Iota some time to recover, you could say. He is right, that is the good news. He is going to resume and continue playing this game. I mean, there's really no choice, as there is no backup goaltender present, but it's a good thing to see that he is all right. A bit shaking up here, so WMPQPL may need to seize an opportunity here and get some offense going, as again, they've been outshot and outplayed. Currently being outshot at 15-4. Down 2-1. Mason Martone has looked pretty decent so far in his first varsity action for real, we could say. As you've seen, like 2 minutes of varsity action between two games, facing one shot and making the save. But other than that, this is his first real test here, and Riverdale pressuring a lot. He's looked pretty decent, so we will see what happens here in this remaining seconds of the first period, and then, of course, the next periods. All right, so here we are as we get ready for the remaining of this first period, and then, of course, we'll go into the second. But probably a very quick intermission. WMPQPL is on the main advantage for 5 more seconds here. We're going to capitalize here with a shot, but this one's going to go up and out of play with 2 seconds remaining. So Jack Iota still in the net. He is all right, which is a good thing to see. So face off on by Riverdale. They'll clear it to end off this power play here. WMPQPL not able to cash in on it, and they give up a shorthanded goal in the process. So 25 seconds to go in our first period here. It's resuming after an intermission, so we'll swing quickly into the second period following the completion of the first period. As this puck is brought around here to the near side corner inside of Riverdale's zone with 11 seconds to go. Riverdale will clear this one away here, and we'll get an ice in. The faceoff will come back into the Riverdale zone with 6.4 to go. Face off here, brought to the corner, and the puck will be held there by Riverdale, as that'll be it for our first period. So they're gonna quickly pass through this intermission here, and we'll immediately go into the second period. So we'll quickly swing right into this second period. So Riverdale up 2-1. Out shooting WMPQPL 15-4. Here we are as we get ready into our second period. And here we go. Now in our second period officially. Riverdale still within their zone. As they'll skate this one out here. Foul for the puck there. As WMPQPL brings this one in here. Jack Schreiner tied up there at the corner. Riverdale will send it to the side here. Sam Deere-Burks able to hold this one in here with a shot and a glove save by Jack Aguirodo. Face off, knocked up in the air there. Riverdale able to pick up on it here. And now Riverdale rushing in here with a shot here. And that one goes to the glass. Puck's knocked loose here. WMPQPL looking to get this one out. They do. Foul for it here. Puck still here at center ice as Riverdale brings it in. Shot here, blocked. And this one knocked away here. We got a breakaway. Max D trying to hustle to this puck here, but Riverdale gets onto it here. And Max D runs into the boards here. He looks all right. That was a little bit of a concern for me as Riverdale clears this one away, but they're going to get an ice in. As I was just saying, Max D losing the edge there. Riverdale was trying to battle for that one, and he went right into the boards. You know, Max D coming back from an injury, that's the worst thing you would want to see happen. But he got up right away and skated off the ice with no problems. So an offensive zone draw coming up here for WMPQPL. Face off here at the side. Puck loose there, and Riverdale comes up with it. Riverdale leaves the puck there behind the net. They'll play it to the side here. Joe Barcaro to hold this one in. Joe Barcaro try to get a shot there, blocked by a stick. And WMPQPL able to keep this one in here. As Riverdale tries to clear here. Trying to able to hold this one in here. As this one is cleared away. As Riverdale is able to get to it, but they're going to get tagged for an ice in once again.
Play smart hockey, boys.
Face off one by Riverdale. Brought around here to the corner. Riverdale clears this one away. And now Riverdale bring this one into the WMPQPL zone before they lose that puck there. Joe Barcaro trying to skate up here, and shot right there, but Joe Barcaro is going to be blocked. Puck shot by Joe Barcaro, and a save made by Jack Aguirodo. WMPQPL from center ice will dump it back in here. Riverdale on it in their own zone. Puck brought here to the side, knocked loose. No one there for WMPQPL, so Riverdale will skate this one out and into the WMPQPL zone here. Shot right there, and they score. And Riverdale takes a 2-goal lead at 3-1. So it is a 3-1 game. Face-off won by WMPQPL as they bring this one into the Riverdale zone. Down by 2 goals. Shot right there from the side. Save made by Jack Ayuroto. Foul for here behind the net of Jack Ayuroto. This one's brought here to the side. WMPQPL looking to hold this one in here. So Riverdale able to get it here and take this one out. Center ice, they'll dump it in. Puck here at the corner. Riverdale able to hold this one in here with a shot, and they'll send it high to the glass. So the Riverdale goal that made it a 3-1 game was James Estrin, number 23, who gets credit with the goal here to make it a 3-1 hockey game. Riverdale still putting on pressure here, but WMPQPL finally gets on it, and they're able to clear it away here. Sam Dierbers hustling up to this one inside the Riverdale zone here. Riverdale putting on the defensive pressure here, and they'll tie up Sam Dierbers and take this puck back in their own territory. Puck cleared out here to center ice. Joe Barricaro with it here, bringing it in for WMPQPL. As this one's brought here to the corner. Slap shot there by Jack Strines, blocked. And a rebound there, save made by Jack Ayuroto. Battle for that loose puck there. Riverdale able to get this one out, and they'll skate this one in once again. But they're going to enter in offsides. So faceoff will come to the blue line. Outside WMPQPL zone. Faceoff won by WMPQPL, but this puck makes its way back in their own end. Shot here, and a weird deflection there, and they score. And it's now 4-1. Very strange goal there. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Mason Martone looked like he was out of position. But regardless, it's a 4-1 game as Riverdale continues to pour on the offense. Joe Barricaro bringing this one in. Joe Barricaro with a shot. Blocker save by Jack Ayuroto. Turnover here. Timmy Ritchie with a shot. He scores! Timmy Ritchie, and it's now a 2-goal game at 4-2. For some reason our scoreboard says 3-2. For some reason our scoreboard says 3-2, and it should say 4-2. But Timmy Ritchie with the goal here for WMPQPL to make it a 2-goal game. The scoreboard is a bit bugged here. I'm not particularly sure what the case is on that, but WMPQPL rushing in here. Riverdale with a shot here, saved it by Mason Martone, and he'll hold on to the rebound. Looks like they fixed the scoreboard here. So it is a 4-2 game. So Timmy Ritchie, of course, with the second goal for WMPQPL. The face-off here, won by WMPQPL. They'll try to clear it, but it's going to be an ice in, so the face-off will come back right into their own ends here. Face-off won by WMPQPL, so clear this one away. And Timmy Ritchie will try to hustle to this one, but we're going to get another ice in. Face-off one here by WMPQPL. So wrap this one around the boards. Timmy Ritchie getting this pass across here, but it's tied up. Riverdale forces a turnover here, and they try to get a 2-on-1 here, but WMPQPL able to steal this one here and force Riverdale to the side here, where WMPQPL will steal the puck back. It's Kyle Lappy on it. He skates this one through the neutral zone and dumps it in. 8:35 to go in our second period. Riverdale will try to get it clear here, but they're going to get tagged with an ice in, so the faceoff will come into the Riverdale zone. So Max D taking the face off here. For it. This one's knocked to the side. Riverdale able to get this one out here. And now rushing in on a 2-on-1 here with a shot. And what a save made by Mason Martone. And a shot here. And Riverdale scores on the rebound. And it's now 5-2. Face off one by WMPQPL. That puck was loose there. Riverdale nearly had a partial break there, but WMPQPL gets back on time. But Riverdale still putting on some pressure here. They're able to steal the puck back here. Shot here by Riverdale. And that one rings off the crossbar. Defensive zone draw coming up here for WMPQPL. Face off one by WMPQPL. Timmy Ritchie bringing this one in here with a shot. Save it by Ayoto. The rebound. And Jack Ayoto comes up big there with another save. Puck brought into the Riverdale zone once again, but WMPQPL is offside, so they have to skate out and re-enter in on sides, which is what they did, but Riverdale able to get it out here to center ice. And now Riverdale bringing this one back in here. And this one's brought around here to the side. Joe Barcaro on it now for WMPQPL, bringing this one into the Riverdale zone here as he is knocked over there. Timmy Ritchie trying to keep this one in. He does. But this puck will make its way to the side here. Gets it to Joe Barricaro. And back to Timmy Ritchie with a shot here. And that one hits the glass.
Clear. Good, Nick.
And this one will get cleared away by Riverdale to center ice. Vandenberg bringing it in here for WMPQPL. Loses the puck there. Riverdale will knock it away and get the clear. And it will be an icing on Riverdale. Puck right around the boards here. As this one is going to make its way into WMPQPL's own zone again here with a shot here. And that one didn't make it to the net. As this one will make its way back out to center ice. But WMPQPL bringing it back in here. Shot there right at the blue line. And a glove save by Jack Ayuoto. Shot off the face-off by WMPQPL. Save made by Jack Ayuoto. And Riverdale gets the clear here. This one will slow down enough here for Michael Watt to pick it up here. So no icing on Riverdale. WMPQPL looking to get out of their own zone here. We'll get this one out here to center ice. Puck loose there. Jack Murphy trying to battle for it there, but he loses that one. And now Riverdale rushing in here, but it's sticked away there by Jake Vandenberg at the near side corner inside the WMPQPL D zone as they play this one around the net of Martone to the opposite end. Far side board battle. Now at the far side corner, Jake Vandenberg trying to play this one out here, but still a little puck battle there at the boards. And for this one is cleared away here, but Riverdale blocks that clear. It's going to get knocked up into the Riverdale bench, so we'll have a stoppage in play here. Face off one by Riverdale. But this one's broken up here. Timmy Ritchie rushing for this one here. Potential breakaway here. Timmy Ritchie with a shot. Glove save by Jack Ayuoto. I wouldn't say really a Timmy Ritchie breakaway. It was more like a partial break as Riverdale was able to catch up there beside him. But Timmy Ritchie did get a shot off. Riverdale will win the faceoff in their own zone and clear this one out. Timmy Ritchie stealing it back and bringing this one in here. Shot here and a save made by Jack Ayuoto. Another shot there. That one's going to go wide. Kyle Albion here with a shot there, but it's blocked. Chris Biro able to hold this one in, or just barely, but good job there by Chris Biro. Shot here by Timmy Ritchie. That one rings off the corner of the poster or the crossbar. A little bit of that. It rang off the iron and it will go up and out of play. Face off one by WMPQPL. This puck is loose. And the shot right there is going to go up and out of play. Jack Ayuoto was down again for a second, but looks like he'll get up. A little bit concerning. I thought he was hurt again, but looks like he was just down on the play. But he's all right. Shot won by face-off won by WMPQPL. With 4:25 to go here in the second period. Riverdale trying to battle forward. They're able to get it out. And we'll get another ice here on Riverdale. Riverdale within their own zone here. And they'll clear it out here to center ice on a nice pass. Riverdale bringing it now into the zone here. WMPQPL zone. Wrap around there is no good, but they still have it. Puck here at the corner. Kyle Lappy tries to pick up on it here. Foul for it here at the side, and WMPQPL will get the clear here. Riverdale here from center ice, bringing it back in. And Riverdale will dump this one back in here. This one will make its way to the near side corner. WMPQPL trying to battle for it here. Joe Barcaro able to get this one out here. And this one's going to be another icing. This time on WMPQPL. So defensive zone draw coming up here. Based off Bronson's side here. Riverdale able to hold this one in for a second before it's picked off by Joe Barcaro, who comes in here with speed here. Now Jack Murphy on the lid shot. And a good save there by Jack Ayuoto. Shot right here by WMPQPL. This one's just going to go wide and make its way out through the neutral zone and into WMPQPL's end. Riverdale getting a shot. There's a hustle up. They're able to hustle up to that one there. And a good save there by Mason Martone. Shot right there. Another save by Mason Martone. Puck will be cleared away here. Riverdale, one of their players loses an edge there, but puck battle there. Michael Watt was tangled up there. As we continue to play on, oh wait, maybe not. Riverdale touches up here. They played it for a second, but a little bit of a late call there, and we're going to get a penalty on Riverdale. So WMPQPL, with a power play coming up here, they need to get something going as they're down by 3. It's going to be on Brady Cadone, and he's going to get called for head contact. So another power play coming up here for WMPQPL. They are 0 for 1 and have given up a shorthanded goal. They cannot let that happen again. So WMPQPL wins the faceoff as they look to set up here. Puck knocked to the side here. Timmy Ritchie on it. WMPQPL still setting up here, looking to find something. Shot here by Joe Barcaro. He'll send it wide. Foul for here at the side to keep it in here. Shot there by Max D. And a save made by Jack Ayuoto. The puck here at the corner now. Minute and 20 to go on this WMPQPL power play. As Jack Murphy lost an edge there, it looks like. Puck knocked aside, kept in by Joe Barcaro, who gets a shot there, and a good save by Jack Ayuoto. And he'll hold on to it. Jack Ayuoto has been remarkably solid in this game here. And he got hurt, and he came back and has remained played at a good level. Riverdale able to get the clear here off the faceoff. And Riverdale now rushing to this puck here. But Mason Martone there with it on his stick to play it away. So WMPQPL rushing back in here with a minute to go in our second period. Shot here, and they score! A huge power play goal for WMPQPL with less than a minute to go in the second period to make it a 5-3 game. It is Timmy Ritchie with his second goal of the game.
Timmy.
And Joe Barricaro and Sam DiRoberts will get tagged with the assists. Big hit there by Riverdale. And set up try there. Now puck is loose. Riverdale looking for it. And they're not able to get that one in. As this one is going to go up and out of play. Mason Marteau with a big save there, stretching that pad out. So defensive zone draw coming up here with 39.9 to go in our second period. WMPQPL has made it a 2-goal game at 5-3, so they've gotten themselves a little bit closer. Should also mention the shots and goals gotten a lot closer. It's only now 25-21. Riverdale still out shooting WMPQPL, but not by as much as before. As a shot right here by Riverdale, they'll score. So right out the face-off there, they get a goal. And it's now 6-3, back to a 3-goal game. Very unfortunate. And we're getting a penalty here, it looks like, too. It's been another problem with WMPQPL as of late, as we just saw just right now. And now that he's given up a late goal, and now Riverdale will get their chance on the power play. As Michael Watt gets a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So, again, just a lack of discipline in this game. As now they're shorthanded. So Riverdale looking to capitalize on the power play potentially before this second period comes to an end here. As it's now a 6-3 game, but WMPQPL gets the clear here in. Maybe a potential breakaway try, but Timmy Ritchie not able to get to it on time. A chance there by Joe Rocco. And a save made by Jack Iuoto right as the buzzer sounds. And that's going to do it here for our second period. And as we'll now enter our second intermission. So Riverdale will remain on the power play for a minute and 25. That's going to carry over into the third period. Shots on goal after 2 periods will be 26-21 in favor of Riverdale. WMPQPL down by 3 once again. Now it's 6-3. We'll see you shortly as we enter our second intermission here on TJK Network. Welcome back, everybody, to TJK Network as we get ready for the third period coming up shortly. WMPQPL is currently down 6-3. And are also being outshot, not only by a few, now 26-21. Before it was a big margin, but WMPQPL has started to get their offense clicking, but unfortunately, they haven't been able to keep the puck out of the net. And, Mason Martone, a rookie starter, you can only do so much in your first ever game. But WMPQPL was down previously against Riverdale in the game last season, right after the Silver Cup Championship, where WMPQPL won it. In an 8-7 crazy overtime win for WMPQPL, they were down, I believe, 4-1 at some point. So they have a chance to try to come back down 3 goals, but it is going to be a challenge. WMPQPL will also be shorthanded for a minute and 25 entering this third period from the Michael Watt unsportsmanlike conduct penalty in those 9 seconds of the second period. So here we go as we now enter the third period. Riverdale will win this faceoff as they're on the power play. So Riverdale looking to set up here on the man advantage. Riverdale setting it here at the side here, looking to set something up in front of the net there. And Mason Martone able to hold down the fort there. Puck brought around here. Puck now behind the net. Now to the far side corner. WMPQPL looking to get on it here. Riverdale lays the body there, but not enough for a second to keep that one in. But Riverdale able to snatch that one right back to keep it in. WMPQPL able to get the clear there off a couple bounces. 30 seconds to go on this Riverdale power play.
Hold for the puck.
20 seconds now. Riverdale taking their time here to get set up here as they bring this one in. Walsh on it here. Taking the shot here, and they score. Riverdale with the power play goal. It's now 7-3.
All day. One hockey, one hockey.
So it's now 7-3. Riverdale with the power play goal. It was Kenny Walsh getting that power play goal. Riverdale player taken down there. Looked like a clear trip there, but WMPQPL escapes that one. WMPQPL finally getting their own zone here. Kyle Laviana here. As this one's brought in here. So Kyle Lavi with the dump in. Puck there at the far side corner. WMPQPL looking to find it there, but Riverdale gets on it. And that puck is knocked away there. And now Jack Murphy rushing in for WMPQPL. Tries to get the pass to Max D, but not able to connect on that pass as Riverdale will skate this one away. Jack Murphy tried to get it to Sandy Burst, but this one banked its way to Kyle Abu. Will pass this one along here. And now Sandy Burst on it. Sandy Burst trying to set up there. And that one's broken up. Puck knocked up high here and cleared away. 12:18 to go in our third period. Riverdale up 7-3. Timmy Ritchie able to steal this puck back here. One of the Riverdale players is down after that Timmy Ritchie hit, and he is not getting up here. I'm not sure what happened here. We got another injury here. It is number 23, Jace Estrin. And looks like he is being helped off here. So he'll get helped off here to the bench. Unfortunate for Riverdale, they played a good game here, up 7-3, but 2 players injured now. Jack Gallardo, of course, playing. He's back and seems to be all right, but who knows? He could be playing through it, because he was down for a very long time where we had to take an early intermission for him to get himself back in it. So he could be playing through it because of their no backup being present. But regardless, we'll play on here. Riverdale will win the face-off here. Timmy Ritchie now on it. Timmy Ritchie forced to the corner there. And that puck is lost there, and Riverdale steals it back here. And we'll get this one out to the neutral zone as Riverdale rushes in. Shot here, save made by Mason Martone. Rebound, and that one goes wide. Chance there in front there, but Riverdale not able to connect on the pass. This puck will make its way to the corner, and now it's brought around here behind the net of Mason Martone to the side. This puck will make its way back behind the net. And we're going to get a penalty here. As things begin to... We're going to have to censor... We're going to have to potentially censor a couple things in this recording to edit it. So 11:16 to go here in the third period. And Riverdale will get another power play here. Shot here by Riverdale. That one's wide. And now WMPQPL rushing in here with a 2-on-1. Joe Berco to Timmy Ritchie with a shot. And a save there by Jack Gallardo. My goodness. That one will go up and out of play. $10:59 to go in our third period here. Face off one by Riverdale in their own zone, but they turn it over to Timmy Ritchie. Timmy Ritchie, and they'll get it to Joe Berco with a move, and he scores! Short-handed goal for WMPQPL as Joe Berco makes it 7-4. So it's back to a 3-goal game here. Still plenty of time to try to mount a comeback, but it's going to be a pretty testing challenge. Timmy Ritchie will get the assist on this Joe Berco goal. So Joe Berco and Timmy Ritchie each with 2 goals in this game. As WMPQPL wins this faceoff here. Joe Berco trying to set it up here in front of the net. That one was loose right there for a tapping, but Riverdale was on it to get that one away. And we're going to get another penalty here coming up, looks like. Let's see. I'm not sure if it's a penalty. I could be wrong. Someone did touch up when it comes to blowing the whistle. Not sure what that call was on then, because it looks like we'll have no penalty. Someone there inside WMPQPL zone touched up, but couldn't really see, which stopped the play. But we'll resume here as the faceoff was taken inside the Riverdale zone with 1:08 to go on their man advantage. As Riverdale brings this one through the neutral zone as they bring it in to the D zone here for WMPQPL. It's a 3-goal game right now. WMPQPL needs to get out of this Riverdale power play if they want any chance of a comeback. Shot right there was blocked by Riverdale, and another try there is going to go wide of the net. Riverdale will just bank this one around here to the side. Riverdale now here at the blue line. Puck now at the far side. Shot right there. They'll send it wide. 35 seconds to go here. WMPQPL trying to get out of this Riverdale power play. They scored a shorthanded goal, but Riverdale still has time here, and we're going to get a whistle after a little puck battle here at the corner. Face off inside WMPQPL's D zone. WMPQPL gets the clear. Battle for it here. As this one is dumped in to keep this one away from WMPQPL's zone. Riverdale with it in their own zone still. And this power play coming to an end. So back to even strength here with 9:14 to go in third period. And a shot right here by Riverdale is going to be another goal to make it 8-4, excuse me. So it's an 8-4 game. So it's now back to a 4-goal game with 9:10 to go in this third period. Battle for it off the faceoff. WMPQPL will just dump this one in off the draw. Puck will be out here back in the neutral zone. Riverdale with it here, battling for it against Chris Bureau. So Nick H with the goal for Riverdale to make it 8-4. Riverdale rushing in again. And this puck will come out here into the neutral zone. Joe Barcaro try to get that one there, but Riverdale able to keep this one away as they bring it back in. Puck knocked out here to center ice. And we're going to get a penalty here on Riverdale. Chris Bureau was knocked up there. The ref was right in front of that occurrence. And Riverdale told him, go right in the box there. There was no hesitation. So WMPQPL will get a power play out of this. They need a score here to try to keep any chance of a comeback alive. There's still, again, plenty of time, but it is a 4-goal game again. WMPQPL needs to respond quickly. This power play will go to number 17, Dan Ryvin, if I pronounced that correctly. 2 minutes for Ruffin. So WMPQPL with it in the Riverdale zone, but this one is knocked away and will make its way over the blue line and out. WMPQPL will have to tie back up and answer on sides. Jack Murphy skates this one back in here. Gets it over to Joe Barcaro with a shot. And a save made by Jack Ayuoto. So face off here inside the offensive zone. Face off one by WMPQPL. One timer here, and that one goes wide. The rebound also goes wide. Riverdale here steals this one up here. That one was wide. The net of Jack Ayuoto, as I was going to say. For those two shot attempts there by WMPQPL to try to get something going here. Max D bringing it in here. Gets it across here with a shot, and they score! Timmy Ritchie! And it's another power play goal for WMPQPL as it's now an 8-5 game. As it'll be a hat trick for Timmy Ritchie as he pops in his third goal of the game. So it's back to a 3-goal game here. Wild, high-scoring game here between these two teams. But still plenty of time here if WMPQPL wants to try to get something going. It's going to require a lot of pressure here. Shot here by Riverdale. And Allen gets through and a save made by Mason Martone. Another shot here, blocked. Now for here at the corner. Still battling for it here. Riverdale keeps it in with a shot there, and that one is blocked. This puck will make its way out to the neutral zone here. Puck loose there at the boards. Riverdale dumps it back in again. Puck here at the near side corner. Inside WMPQPL zone, they'll clear it away. Riverdale on it here. Riverdale's going to focus on probably playing keep away now. They're up by 3 in this high-scoring frenzy. Riverdale will clear this one away, and it will not be nice when this puck slows down enough on time for the play to continue. Riverdale keeps it into the WMPQPL zone, but WMPQPL will clear it away, and we'll get another icing. And so it's going to be on WMPQPL. Face off won by Riverdale. Shot right there and a save made by Mason Martone. And now Joe Barricaro bringing this one in for WMPQPL as Joe Barricaro tries to go for the wraparound try, and he's not able to get it there, but Timmy Ritchie on the rebound sends it wide. Puck loose in front of the net, and a save made by Jack Ayuoto. Riverdale will just dump this one into the WMPQPL zone with 5:35 remaining in our third period. Timmy Ritchie bringing it in for WMPQPL. Timmy Ritchie with a shot and a save made by Jack Ayuoto. As this one's brought around here and it's cleared away. Jake Vandenberg laying a hit there. This puck will make its way to Mason Martone. He'll cover it up. It is 32-27 for the shots department. So Riverdale out shooting WMPQPL by a couple here. But of course, you know, a lot better for WMPQPL testing Jack Ayuoto, as again, they were being outshot heavily really in the first period, and it's now gotten to just a few shot margin. Puck bar around here, following the face-off inside the defensive zone for WMPQPL. Puck here at the near side corner. We got a whistle here. Looks like the face-off's going to come into the Riverdale zone. Face off one by Riverdale here as that one makes its way to the side. They'll bring it around the boards here. Chris Bureau dumps it in here to the far side corner. Puck loose there. Riverdale will try to clear this one away, but they'll opt to hold on to it, looks like. And they turn it over to Max D with a shot. And he sends it wide. Kept in by WMPQPL, but no one was in the zone, so Riverdale back with it. As they'll skate this one out. Now for here. And WMPQPL with it in their own zone here. They're going to have to start figuring out what to do here as they're down by 3 as the time begins to roll down. Riverdale gets another clear here. Max D back on it. That one banked off Sam D. Robertus. Riverdale got it back and dumped it in. WMPQPL back with it again. Riverdale, another good stick check there to keep WMPQPL away from their own zone. Riverdale with a slap shot there. This one deflects its way to Mason Martone where he'll cover that one up. Face-off coming up here in the D zone for WMPQPL. Riverdale will win the face-off here, and we'll dump it here to the corner. Knocked around here to the side. 3:25 to go in this third period. Yes, this one's cleared away. Jack Murphy trying to hustle to this one here. Gets a 2. Timmy Ritchie with a shot here. Blocked. Puck loose in front of the net there, but it's taken by Riverdale as they bring it back in. Shot right here, right at the blue line, and a glove save by Mason Martone. Battle for it here behind the net of Mason Martone. Michael Watt gets the pass over, and now Joe Beccaro trying to battle for it. This one will make its way to the side here. Jake Vandenberg with a shot through some traffic. That one gets through, but goes wide. Kept in by WMPQPL, but Riverdale steals it back, and they'll skate it out. Puck knocked away here, and now Timmy Ritchie bringing this one in on a 1-2 battle. Timmy Ritchie the move here, and the shot right there is stopped by Jack Ayuoto. Jake Vandenberg able to keep this one in here. Joe Beccaro on it. Joe Beccaro with a shot here. And it is in. WMPQPL makes it a 2-goal game at 8-6. It looked like Jack Ayuoto made the save there, but it creeps its way in. We'll have to take a look at that one. Oh, it's a 2-goal game with 2:07 to go in the third period. Things are getting interesting now. Let's take a look here. Oh, yeah, that one just crept right past the pads. Just a couple inches there of a gap. Jack Ayuoto didn't cover that area. It looked like he got it, but no. So Jack Murphy with the goal there. Joe Beccaro and Timmy Ritchie with the assists. We'll get a penalty here on Riverdale coming up.
Come on, boys.
Excuse me, an icing. So 2 minutes to go here. So face off inside the offensive zone here for WMPQPL. Riverdale looking to get it out of their own ends, and they will clear this one away. It's a 2-goal game, but the time is starting to wind down here. Max D on it before he over skates on it, looks like, or Riverdale may have sticked that one away, but WMPQPL on it here. Max D flinging this one high as he dumps it in. Riverdale's on it. They'll try to clear it away, and they do. Minute and 24 remaining. Riverdale steals it here, and now Riverdale with a chance here with a shot, and a save made by Mason Martone. Riverdale, though, holding on the pressure here. So you try to burn off time here. As WMPQPL will knock this one away and clear it away. And this one will not be an ice, and the puck slows down just before hitting the red line as we reach our final minute remaining here in the third period. WMPQPL will see if they try to get Mason Martone out of the net here for an extra skater as this one's dumped in. 37 seconds to go. Martone's still in the net. And this one's cleared away to center ice.
Good. Don't quit now. Let's go.
Puck here at the corner inside of WMPQPL's own zone before Riverdale will skate this one out to the neutral zone to keep it away. Riverdale with it here at center ice with 10 seconds to go as they dump it in. 5 seconds to go here. .1 remaining on the clock here. We got a whistle as we get a little bit of tension here. Looks like they're going to call penalty on Max too with 1.1 remaining, but they're just going to run the clock here. And that'll do it for this game here. Mason Martone's first career varsity start, unfortunately, spoiled by Riverdale in a high-scoring frenzy. As this game will come to an end here with Riverdale picking up the victory at 8-6. Here come the handshakes. So WMPQPL will once again fall under 500 as they'll drop down to 8-9-0 in the season. So once again, your final score is going to be Riverdale 8 and WMPQPL 6. The shots on goal is going to be 33 for Riverdale and 30 for WMPQPL. And WMPQPL again drops 8-9-0 on the season. So they're down to being a game under 500 at that 8-9-0 record. And for Riverdale, they inch themselves one way closer to being 500 as they'll advance now to 6-7-1. Anyways, my name is Todd Kostek here on TJK NETWORK Radio. We'll be sure to get the video recording out as soon as possible. We'll get it out within a few days as we got to do a little bit of editing for this game. So anyways, that is it here at Icefield Arena. WMPQPL unfortunately falls 8-6 in Mason Martone's first career varsity start. Anyways, that'll do it. My name is Tara Kazazak here at Icefield. We will see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. Peace out.